me? Hey, look at me! Hey, look at me! Hey, I'm Mr. Pop-Up and I need your help.
All right, who is this guy?
I told you I'm Mr. Pop-Up. I called a number. I don't know who I called. They're just supposed to come and help me.
All right, well, it's not us. Now fuck off.
There's a man named Michael and he built a house on the bluff and that's not zoned for residential usage. It's zoned for public use and I'm very upset about it.
We don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. It's got nothing to do with us. We got our own shit to deal with, all right?
You gotta help me out. I can't do anything. This guy, Michael, he's a total asshole. He's treated me like shit my whole life.
Good, now go away.
No, it's bad. He thinks he's hot shit and can do whatever he wants. It's not fair. Sitting up there in his red house. I would have built my house up there, but I didn't because I know how to follow the rules.
You're disgusting. You're naked. Go away.
I know you guys will help me if I just keep at it. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. That's what my mom taught me as a baby. If I kept crying, she would eventually give me more nipple milk. I learned that at a very young age. If I'm really loud and abrasive and complain, I'll eventually get what I want.
I'm gonna rip that little Band-Aid that's covering up whatever's under there and put it on your mouth.
I'm sorry you don't like me. I really am. But I need your help and you're the... Oh, ow! I'm floating up here now. You can't hit me up here. But I need your help and you're the only people here. So if you just help me, then I'll go away. Otherwise, you're just going to have to deal with it. I'm Mr. Pop-Up, and I got no one else to turn to.
Are you mentally handicapped?
What the fuck, asshole?
Are you mentally handicapped? What's wrong with you?
Do you know what bothers me the most about Michael? His inability to listen.
Do you hear yourself right now?
Did I mention Michael masturbates in public? I saw it. He was alone in his room, which is... Oh, Jesus! Oh my god, that one hurt. He was alone in his room, which is technically on public property, and guess what? That's also against the law.
Why were you watching him masturbate?
I wasn't. I wasn't watching him masturbate. I was trying to admire the view on the bluff. But his house was in the way, so I didn't leave because I shouldn't have to. That bluff is for the community, not for Michael's private time moments. It's unfair, and someone needs to stop it.
This guy's a peeping Tom.
I am an upstanding citizen. Michael is the criminal here. A man like that can't be trusted. A man with no honor is worse than dead. Michael needs to be taken care of and not in a nice, helpful way. He needs to learn that Ow, you little piece of poop! To learn that there are repercussions. There are consequences. If you break the law, you should be punished. He needs to be punished.
Shut the fuck up.
The zoning laws are very clear, you know? Like, have you ever played The Sims? There's residential, there's commercial, and there's industrial, and that bluff is not zoned for either of those.
God, I wish I had a gun instead of a sword.
Zoning laws are there for a reason, and Michael is on that bluff for no reason. He thinks he's the king of Schleemy World, but Schleemy World has no... You little shitty shit! Zoning laws are there for a reason, and Michael is on that bluff for no reason. He thinks he's the king of Schleemy World, but Schleemy World has... I'm floating up here now. You can't hit me up here. Zoning laws are there for a reason, and Michael is on that bluff for no reason. He thinks he's the king of Schleemy World, but Schleemy World has no king. It's a democracy with checks and balances and zoning laws. They're there for a reason. Unlike fuck, asshole. Zoning laws are there for a reason, and Michael is Jesus! Oh my God, that one hurt. Zoning laws are there for a reason, and Michael is on that bluff for no reason. He thinks he's the king of Schleemy World, but Schleemy World has no king. It's a democracy with checks and balances and zoning laws. They're there for a reason. Unlike Michael.
God, is this some sort of purgatory? Did we crash and die and not realize it yet?
There is no reason for Michael to be on the bluff, but there is reason for the zoning laws. He thinks he's royalty, but there's no royalty in Schleemy World. It's run by a governed body with checks and balances and zoning laws. Unlike Michael, they're there for a reason.
You're just repeating yourself.
No, what I said earlier was zoning laws are there for a reason, and Michael is on that bluff for no reason. What I said after that was he thinks he's the king of Schleemy World, but Schleemy World has no king. It's a democracy with checks and balances and zoning laws. They are there for a reason, unlike Michael.
You know what, this feels a lot like that Danny Rubin film, Groundhog Day. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I'm not talking to you.
Do you know what else I don't understand? Michael thinks he can live on that bluff. It's not zoned for residential housing. Why build your house there? I know he didn't do it by accident, so why? Just to be a dick?
Oh my god, dude, I think my ears are bleeding.
You know, it's just unfair. It's unfair that we live in a world where some people have to follow the rules and others are allowed to break them.
Hey, partner, are you still listening to this?
Zoning laws are there for a reason, and Michael is on that bluff for no